What up, people, and welcome to another episode of Social Moment. So the way Ghana they go there, if you're not complaining, some you're either a DB or you're a foot soldier, cause the way they go there. Even the richest musician in this country, Shatta Wale, has something to say to Akufo-Addo. Global Citizen Festival happened like a week ago. As still its implication, especially the whole booing of Akufo-Addo, is still being spoken about, and Shatta Wale has finally decided to chime in on that part.
Truth of what is happening on the street. The street is hot. Mr. President, the street is hot. I'm telling you something. So if small entertainment too, they will come do wire for there. Mr. President, I'm telling you, the country is not going well. I'm telling you. Nobody, people just want to come and follow you and make money and just go, and your legacy won't be the legacy that you've dreamt of. And I beg you, huh? If it Ghana we are there, if it Ghana we are there where people say, Mahama no they do anything, Mahama no they do anything. Mahama no
Must you shout?
They do anything, guys. They say you there, you know they try. Mr. President, forget everything. You see what Ghanaians are saying? That's what I am telling you. They say you know they try. Come on, entertainment said they say you know they try. People are pissed on the streets. I'm telling you something. I'm telling you, don't feel like that. People are pissed.
People are pissed.
I'm telling you, it's just that some of us in this country, we are cowards. We are cowards, Mr. President. That's what I want to tell you. That's how you go on stage and you find some. You see, Mr. WTK, the minister, where he can talk about the youth of Ghana. No, he was fucking right and fucking wrong. The right was that he's saying youth like, you say the president is not doing anything. The president has come to Independence Square. Can't you fucking sacrifice yourself for the country too? Like how Shatta Wale sacrificed himself to go to jail so the president to stop behaving foolishly in this country. You are there, you are saying away. The person said when you take the video, say, no, like they arrest all the people who did that category. Foolish boys. When you get crowd inside. What's here? You to take knife. Got the president. When they understand, say, you want to change something. What's here? You see president was staying.
What a rant. I mean, I understood the first half of it, at least some of it, the first half of it. It just got confusing. I don't know whose side he's on, if he's on the side of the presidency or on the side of the people. I mean, yeah, the street is hot. You know, Ghana is hot. Everybody is complaining. I'm complaining. I mean, I've done a video about people booing him. I thought it was very charitable in comparison with what's going on in other countries. Sri Lanka, we saw what happened there. In our own backyard, Burkina Faso, they've had like 7 coups in recent time. It's crazy. Just last week, there was news going around that there was another coup about to happen or something. Just Burkina Faso here and Guinea. Like, there's a bunch of coup going on around in West Africa. And if your people are frustrated in your governance and their way they chose to voice it out was nothing violence based, but to just boo you on a night that they were supposed to even forget about their problems and enjoy some good music, and you decided to come there and they decided to, you know, tell you how they feel about you, and you people are claiming this disrespectful. Me, I feel like it was charitable. You know, it could be worse. There could be a coup, there could be a overthrow, there could be violence in the street, etc., etc. So yeah, people are pissed. And the whole part about KT Hammond, was it KT Hammond? Mr. Whatever Hammond, and he was right and he was wrong. Yeah, I feel, funny enough, I don't understand his explanation, but yeah, the man said like the youth are no better and cannot run this country. Like Shatta Wale said, he's right and he's wrong, and I completely agree with him. He's right because, I mean, you look at the young people who are doing politics in this country, who will eventually take over from these old people. Are they any better? They are not. And that's the fact of the matter. You see people who they defend nonsense from governments going on in this country, you know that the youth got nothing better to offer. If power is transferred over to them, it will be the same or even worse. So that's the fact of the matter. And the wrong part is that just because that the youth who are into politics are no better doesn't mean that people who are suffering the consequences of these governments and the terrible governance they are giving to this country don't have the right to speak. And some higher, we can say it. So like he said, he was right and he was wrong. But the explanation your man gave there, I don't understand where he was going with that. Again, like the first half of the video, no, I understand. The second half, it got lost in translation or anger or frustration. Because I don't understand that. Like, let me see some of the comments and see what is happening on this. If some people understood what he was saying, because the latter was confused. See, in a comment, someone says, he sounds confused because how the hell do he criticize the president for not doing well and at the same time criticize people for complaining? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And someone replied saying, but if you say the country harder, where we they complain? Why you think say if we think the president? Why you think say if we see the president on stage, we not go make he know, or you perfect tell him? Yeah, there are some mixed vibes in the video, confusion here and there. I don't understand. Oh, someone says you didn't get his message. He was saying you guys should have used knife and stone rather. Wait, was that what he was saying? It's interesting because, like I said, it was charitable. You know, people booing you for being a bad president or running a bad government it's as good as it gets. You know, because, like, again, it could be worse. So I don't know if that's what Shatta Wale was suggesting, though. Someone says, "Chairman, no, they speak sense. Be how you go support our team. All Shatta Free do this. I know see some before though. He confused pass. Both team to score. Yeah, like maybe that was what he was doing. I mean, I can't blame him though. With this government and their whole thing, like you talk out of temper. Before you know, they go send national security for your front door. Next thing you know, you're getting picked up, being put in a car and taken to a police station because you said something. So maybe that was what he was doing, you know. I mean, he's a smart guy. Maybe he was playing both sides. Or I mean, the rich and the way with the intolerance this government kind of have for people expressing their opinion on his governance, it makes sense that he would do that. I mean, we all need to be careful when we are speaking on it. Another person says, start nice and blow non-fa later. This guy. Oh, Charlie, start nice and finish passa non-fa pound. Another person, oh my Shatta, he start well there now, offside again. Another person says, this nigga frustrates. Eddie says, chairman was spitting facts there now, he confused me. Is you really for the street or for the government? Good question. The first half was like spot on. The second half, I don't know where he was going with that. But maybe he was checking his anger, making sure he stay in line, making sure he plays the devil's advocate. Like somebody said, he was saying people should have used knife or stones. I don't know if that was what he was implying. Myself, I confused. I didn't really understand what he was saying. But it could be that he's practically saying the same thing I'm saying. He said he got off light and it could have been worse. You know, maybe he was saying people could have expressed their anger, their frustration in an even more violent way than what they did. So the government should shut up and let people speak how they feel about how this country is being run into the ground. Whatever it is he was saying, at least we got to understand the first half. At least, you know, he said like the country make what? At least that part we all understood. That he said people are saying Akufo-Addo's government is worse than that of Mahama. That part was clear enough that people are frustrated, including him himself, Shatta Wale himself. So, you know, let's pretend like the second part didn't even happen and that confusion part didn't happen. The first half safe, we understood what he's saying and that this government be trash and they need to set up because the street make what? It be simple facts. That's it for now. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this whole Shatta Wale situation and the video and the governance of this government. Leave a like, subscribe. Catch you later.